everybody, today we're talking about meetings and how to get your voice heard and to speak up more. If you'd like to grab a copy of my Mastering Meetings guide, then just comment below the word master and I'll get that over to you. Now, I tend to see three common problems that introverted leaders tend to find in meetings. And that is that they really struggle to speak up and be heard in those meetings, to find the kind of space in that conversation for them to speak up. They struggle to articulate their thoughts on the spot as well. So they need a bit more time to give a bit more thought to their opinions rather than sort of coming up with something on the fly. And they tend to worry that they're going to say the wrong thing or their message kind of doesn't come out in the way that they'd hoped. And so they tend to sit at the back of the room and stay quiet rather than get their views across. And this can leave them feeling sort of like quite invisible when they go into meetings. So what they actually want is to have the space to speak up and not feel the need to interrupt the more vocal people in the room. They want to have confidence in their own ideas and opinions, not worrying about, whether people actually want to hear what they've got to say. And they want to get their opinions and thoughts across in a very clear and well thought out way. And they want the time to really consider what their opinion on a subject is. So rather than worrying about speaking up and getting heard, something that you can do is to actually try to speak up quite early on in the meeting. So this works because it calms your nerves a bit, so you're not sort of sitting there thinking, oh my God, I haven't spoken yet and I need to say something, I need to contribute to this. But also it gets you sort of seen as a contributor at an early stage in that meeting. And if you are struggling with the pressure about being put on the spot, or you then come away from that meeting and you've come up with this great idea and you kind of like kick yourself at the time that you didn't come up with it in the meeting, actually before those meetings, prepare, have a look at the agenda, see what's coming up, research the things that you're passionate about on that agenda, and get your ideas and thoughts down on paper, and take those with you to the meeting so that you're prepared in advance. And then instead of sitting at the back of the room and worrying that you're going to say the wrong thing or that your message is going to come out garbled and people aren't going to understand you, try to sit towards the front of the room, because this is going to help you engage more rather than sort of hiding at the back and needing to project your voice a lot more. Also, you're not going to see all the people that are sitting behind you, so that takes the pressure off a little bit as well, that you're not worrying about everybody sort of turning and looking at you. And just having those notes with you so that you won't forget what you need to say, and you can make extra notes on there while other people are talking. So anything that comes up for you while other people are giving their opinions, you can just jot those down so that you don't forget them when you have a space to speak. So next time you are struggling to speak up and be heard in the meeting, and you are struggling to articulate your thoughts on the spot, and you're worrying that you're going to say the wrong thing, just kind of make sure that you speak up earlier in the meetings, calm those nerves, really look at that agenda in advance and prepare for that meeting. What are your thoughts? What are your ideas? What are your insights on this information? And take those notes with you so that you don't forget what you want to say. And it's fine to have those with you in the meeting. Even reading off the paper is absolutely fine. Just so that it gives you a bit more confidence to get your views across. And the more you do this, the more confident you will feel in speaking up in meetings. And the more that you're going to get seen for your insights, and your team will thank you for the fact that you've spoken up and, given these brilliant ideas that you're going to have. So if you want to grab a copy of my Mastering Meeting Guide, as I said before, please comment the word master below and I will get that over to you. So I hope you have a great day and I'll speak to you soon.